guys, well, we're going to get started. Welcome to February. Fast and Furious February, right? It is going to be a short but a powerful month, and it is one of my favorite months of the entire year. You know why? Because it's my birthday. It's my 40th birthday month. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? I started my Mary Kay business when I was 22 and I'm turning 40 on the 19th. But you know what? Age is just a number. I don't feel 40 at all. I feel 27. Honestly, I really do. And you know, Mary Kay used to say, a woman that would say her age would tell you anything, but I don't really believe that. I kind of just feel like, you know what? Embrace your age. You feel good. You look good. It's all good. So I'm excited. There's a lot going on this month, a lot going on. And so you guys, for my birthday, I want you to give me your best February you can give me. And I'm going to tell you how in just a little bit, you guys, but it is going to be a fast and furious February. There's only 28 days, but there is power in this month. There is a lot of love. There is a lot of passion and excitement, and you don't want to sit back at all. Okay, you guys? So this month I put together a promotion that anybody in our area that does a $400 wholesale order, $800 retail, you're going to get these gorgeous, they kind of look like pink bauble bar earrings on behalf of my birthday. And it's just a gift for me to you for working your business. How hard is it to reorder at least $400? I know you guys are going to exceed that and do your $600 or more and earn your key necklace. But if you do at least 400, you're going to not only get the pink kind of bauble bar looking earrings from me, and then once you hit your 600, you're going to earn your gorgeous, I just had it pulled up, the gorgeous key necklace. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of having a glare, but it's on my iPad and it's kind of, we'll go on your In Touch. But anyway, it's a gorgeous kind of choker key necklace. It's so beautiful. So I want you guys all to earn that. And I want you to give it your best this month, and whatever your best looks like. Maybe you're a brand new beauty consultant and your goal is to hit your first 30 faces, or just to get familiar with the products, or to have your first 3 parties, or maybe it's to sell $2,000 to profit $1,000 to do something great for your family. Maybe it's to save for camps for your kids this summer, or to go on a fun little vacation for spring break, or maybe it's to pay off that last credit card, or whatever it is. But I want you guys, you know, every time you start a month, I want you to figure out, what is my why for this month? What is my why? What are my goals? Why am I doing it? So do it for me for my birthday, do it for yourself, and the cruise, and so many more things. So really quick, before I go over any of that, I just want to kind of go over some announcements and what's going on. Tomorrow I leave for Colombia. Oh my goodness, we have a new national sales director. If you haven't heard, Martha Tabone is our second Warrior National Sales Director. And boy, is she ever sharp. I'll have to bring her on here one night, but you guys, you can follow her on Instagram or Facebook. Martha Tabone, M-A-R-T-A-H. And it's Tabone, T-A-B-O-B-O-N. So follow me at NSDDACIA, NSDDACIA, and you'll be able to see all that's going on in Colombia, because I'll be posting about her debut and showing you all the fun gifts that I'm giving her. Oh my gosh, her gift is so fabulous. You guys, I ordered this customized gift for her 3 weeks ago, and they told me that it was going to come in 6 to 8 weeks. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really wanted to just give it to her on stage. You know, I had envisioned what it was going to look like. I couldn't wait to give it to her. And they were like, sorry, it's going to be this long. And I just kept believing that it was going to come in. You guys, they called me from the store at 4:30 tonight, and they said, come pick it up. It's ready. So I drove fast and furious to go get the gift, and it's all wrapped. I'm so excited to give it to her. So you'll have to watch me on Instagram story as she opens up this fabulous gift, and you can envision yourself one day debuting as a director, and then one day as a national sales director, receiving a gift from me similar to this. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to give it to her along with something else very special. But I'm excited. My husband's leaving with me tomorrow, and he doesn't ever really go with me because he doesn't have time to leave the farm and the kids. But this is such a special occasion that he is flying with me, and we're going to dinner with all of her directors and husbands tomorrow night. And guess what? I am flying in Patricia Turker for her debut. Patricia Turker, Inner Circle National, #2 National in all of Emerald, is meeting me at Fort Lauderdale. I paid for her and her husband's flight, and I paid for their hotel, staying at the W. We're staying there, and she is our guest speaker there. So you guys, I'm just so excited to do this for Martha and to make this special for her. And so Patricia tomorrow night is going out to dinner with all the directors and really just encouraging them in Spanish and so forth. And she's going to be our guest speaker that night. There's supposed to be about 500, 600 people coming tomorrow night. She's the first national in all of Bogota. So it's just a dream come true. I'm literally living out a dream starting off tomorrow. I'm super excited. And then I get home Friday night, and then we have a dance competition in Tampa. So say a little prayer for me. And then the next week I go back to Columbia to do their seminar, because their seminar is actually, their end of the year is the end of January. So they actually do their seminar in February, whereas we do ours in July. So our fiscal year end is June 30th and we celebrate in July. Their fiscal year end is end of January. They celebrate in February. So I'm going back the next weekend with Ari. She's coming with me to celebrate Martha on stage corporate wide and just to celebrate all our girls there. So it's going to be crazy fun, crazy, crazy fun. All right, you guys. So I hope that you have in your date book, Career Conference, March 22nd through 23rd is the one in Orlando. So if you live in Florida, which I know like probably 3/4 of our area lives in Florida, March 22nd through 23rd, Orlando, better be there. You guys, you get a lot of free product too. And if you live in another state, go in touch under events and you'll be able to see exactly where you can get registered. So get registered. You guys, Career Conference was the first official corporate event I ever went to. I started in July. So I couldn't go to seminar. And yeah, it was my first event. I was a brand new sales director and it was so exciting. And it was there that I saw my first national sales director speech. And honestly, a dream was painted for me there that I wanted more and I had more curiosity about the national sales director position. So get to Career Conference. It's worth it. And you can make a Disney trip out of it if you live in Florida. Seminar, put on your date book, July 22nd through 25th. July 22nd through 25th is our Emerald Seminar, our Emerald Seminar. It is like the Grammy Awards, the CMA Awards, all tied into one. It is so much fun. It's power-packed, Dallas, Texas. We always stay at the Omni Hotel. And if you're a director, you want to plan on being there July 21st through 25th. If you're a consultant, it's the 22nd through 25th. We will be having a red jacket breakfast, most likely on the 22nd. So there will be, you might want to definitely plan on coming in on the 21st so that you're there on the 22nd. We're doing an all family breakfast. And then there's registration and we have our area awards night that first night. And then you do unit celebrations the next night. And then we have area awards the next night. So map it out on your calendar, block it off. And then the cruise, because you guys are earning the cruise, right? So that is October 7th through 11th. October 7th through 11th, you want to be on this cruise, you guys. Mary Kay has never done anything like this. They've never done anything like this. Imagine earning this cruise for your husband, your boyfriend, your son that's 18, your grandson, whatever. This is so awesome, you guys. And if I were you, this is just so doable. This is just so doable, you guys. And so there's a tracking sheet on earning this cruise, and I would make sure that you've got it in front of you, you guys. So you just need 3,600. Okay, you just need your 3,600 by June 30th. So basically that was $600 a month. If you didn't get your $600 in last month, you just want to catch up one of these months. But as long as you do about $600 a month, which is $1,200 in sales, $600 reorder, that's $300 a week. You can definitely do that when you're seeing anywhere from 5 to 10 faces a week. And so you want to track that. So every little anchor. So there's 600, 600, 600. And so if you're behind, you just want to add a little bit more to that little tracking sheet. And then basically what you want to do is your goal is obviously to have your 6 team members coming in. And so last month, we know that it counted as double. So if you added 3 team members, it counted as 6 in January. But you have to have at least 6 in okay, for yourself, and they have to have their great start qualified in by the end of April. Okay, they just have to have it in by the end of April. But of course, we want them to come in with product because it's kind of hard to work this business without product. So I wouldn't really talk about that. What I would talk about is make sure that you and your director get together with your new consultant live, first and foremost. If you can't do it live, like literally at a coffee shop or like in front of her, then do it on a Zoom where she can see your director. But you want to make sure they're really coming in as qualified because they get so many great bonuses. And, you know, it's pretty much known that consultants that, let me find the little sheet. Consultants that come in with product are a lot more successful than ones that don't. Hold on, I just had the little sheet. I don't know where it went. Okay, anyway, the point is you want to be tracking your new that's coming in, and you want to get them in front of your director within 24 hours to talk about all the new bonuses. And then if God forbid she can't get that, then you want to get a party on her books as soon as possible to turn over 100% of that product so that she can start off with product. And then you want to raise up 3 reds yourself. So you want to instantly not only bring in that team, get them excited about going to the meeting, creating a Voxer and a communication system with them, encouraging them on what they're doing. And so not only are you focused on this cruise, you're getting excited about them earning the cruise and them raising up their own 3 reds so that when you become a director, you have a really, really powerful team. So everybody can achieve this. You know, we want like at least, oh my gosh, 100 of you from our area on this cruise. I know that it can happen. And especially for those of you that don't live in South Florida, you guys don't get to be down here. And I'm thinking of doing like a little cruise party before you guys board the ship at my house, because I am fortunate enough that I live in Miami. Most national areas don't. So we kind of have that benefit. There's only a few national areas that live in South Florida. So another reason why we need to show up, because we live in MIA, right there near the port. So give yourself the gift of an experience and a vacation. And you guys, this isn't hard. This really isn't hard. $3,600, that's really 36 quality faces. You know, that's really 36 quality faces. Because if I see 36 quality faces, I'm going to sell $100 to each person at least. So, you know, 36, I would say to be safe, 72 quality faces. If you saw 72 quality faces, I'd push for 100, but let's say 72, you should have at least your sales part done. And then obviously if you're sharing the opportunity with everybody, we know that 1 out of 10 will join. So, you know, this can definitely happen. I would get this all done this month. You want to get all your recruits in this month. And how does that happen? By partnering with your sales director, by sharing with passion. And so a track number grows. So you want to track your faces, you want to track your interviews and what's going on, and keep this in front of you guys. We want everybody on that cruise. And this is the month to get into red, you guys. Your first time is red, you get a $100 bonus the first time. Amazing. And then with the new red jacket, I mean the new red jacket increase in commission, you guys, you want to definitely make sure that you and your team are over 1,800 cumulative. So by you holding your 3 parties a week, we book 6 to hold 3, right? By you doing that, those 3 parties times 4, because there's 4 weeks in a month, that means that you would be having at least 12 parties. If you had 12 parties, I would guess to say you would probably sell anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, just depending on age group. You'll definitely have your $600 reorder. You'll definitely have at least 3 team members. So everything's going to come from that, you guys. But I want you guys to really make sure that when you are becoming a red jacket, that you are reordering your 600 and you want to get all your 3 team members doing the same. So when all that comes together, you and your team are over 1,800, you're making an 8% commission instead of a 4%. And so that's a huge increase. And then, as you know, when you go to team lead or at 5, you have the opportunity to go to 13%, which is awesome. So, goodness gracious, you guys, I'm a little bit hoarse. Excuse me for my voice being like this. So I want you focusing on the cruise. I want you focusing on making sure that you get your key necklace, your $600 order in, blowing it out for my birthday, making sure that you at least have over a $400 order to get your cute pink bauble bar earrings. And tracking this like a beast with the crews and making sure that you're tracking your team and making sure that between you and them, you're hitting that 1,800 so that you make that 8% instead of that 4%. And let's see, what else do I want to talk to you guys about? Okay, just make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I think we're good with that. Okay, the other thing I wanted to go over was our recognition, and then we'll go into a little bit of training. So really quickly, you guys, all right, our Premier Club recognition. We had Kia Barrow, congratulations, Farrah Fontaine, Lori Isaacson, and Tanya King. And these directors did over 5,000 to 9,999. We had Patricia Villarreal, Tanya King, Adriana Fahet, Allison Jankowski, Farrah Fontaine, Abigail Quinn, and Leah Valencioni. And then these units recruited 5 new team members in January. Lori Isaacson, Kia Barrow, Rebecca Brooks, Denise Sosa, Allison Jankowski, Abigail Quinn, and Patricia Villarreal. The top 10 units in team building in January, top 10 units in team building. Number 10 was Leah Valencioni with 3 new. Number 9, Farrah Fontaine with 3 new. Number 8, Leanne David with 4 new. Number 7, Lori Isaacson with 5 new. Number 6, Rebecca Brooks with 6 new. Number 5, Denise Sosa with 6 new. Number 4, Allison Jankowski with 7 new. And our top 3, number 3, Patricia Villarreal with 8 new. Number 2, Abigail Quinn with 8 new. And our number 1 was Kia Barrow with 11 new. Congratulations. And we all know that growth is adding 10 or more unit members a month. So that's awesome. Our top 5 in personal sales for our directors. That means their own reorder, okay, because of their sales. Number 5 was Louisa Slay with $809. Number 4 was Deanna Cruz with 1,117. Number 3 was Sarah Cox with 1,717. Number 2, Adriana Fahet with 2,018. And our number 1 was Sage Hoffman with 2,637. These girls definitely know how to sell. And our top 3 in personal sharing, we had a 2-way tie between Patricia and Kia that had 5 new, and our number 1 was Abigail Quinn with 6 new, and this was just commissions with sharing. And then our top 5 consultants in sales in January, our number 5 was Patricia Chahalis from Allison Jankowski's unit with 1,001. Congratulations. Number 4, Tammy Leavitt from Sarah Cox's unit, 1,520. Congratulations. Number 3, Susan Marr from Patricia Villarreal's unit, 1,800. Number 2, Trisha Powell from Deanna Cruz's unit, 1,924. And our number 1 was Teresa Johnson from the Kia Barrow unit, $2,440. Congratulations. And our top 3 sharing consultants, number 3 was Ketty Torino with 3. Congratulations, Ketty, for silver medaling. Number 2 was Magion Fitzgerald with 3 from the Alyssa Shiflett unit. And our number 1 was Michelle Goodwin with 4 from the Rebecca Brooks unit last month. And our gold medal achievers. Okay, we're going to start with bronze. When we say bronze, that means these women brought in at least 3 new team members last month. Silver is 4, gold is 5. You want to hit 5 because you get recognized in the applause when you bring in 5. So our bronze medal achievers, we had Crystal Ramliquin from Kia Barrow unit, you go girl. Donna Smethers from my unit. Ketty Torino from the Leanne David unit. Magion Fitzgerald from the Alyssa Shiflett unit. Liz Wiegand, and Leah Valencioni. Congratulations. Our silver was Denise Sosa with 4 and Michelle Goodwin. And then we had our gold medal winners were Patricia Villarreal, Kia Barrow, and Abigail Quinn. Congratulations, you guys. And then let's see. Our star team builders, congratulations, Shalonda Anthony from the Allison Jankowski unit, Trisha Barrett from the Tanya King unit, Kristen Dudley from the Farrah Fontaine unit, Rachel Elliott from Sydney Collier's unit, Jacqueline Ferris from Abigail Quinn unit, Stephanie Moss from the Farrah Fontaine unit, Amberlyn Moore from the Abigail Quinn unit, Ceci Solomon from Leanne David unit, Kara Strom from the Abigail Quinn unit, and Patricia White from the Allison Jankowski unit. Okay. Okay, for our unit key earring achievers, this was these directors had 5 or more achievers that earned keys. 5 or more earned. Leah Balenciona and Abigail Quinn had at least 5 in their units or more earn it. Number 7, I don't know what just happened. It's weird. Farrah Fontaine had 7 earn it in her unit. Congratulations. And Allison Jankowski had 9 earn it in her unit. So congratulations. That is awesome, you guys. Excuse me. I don't know what's in my throat. I'm going to definitely need to gargle with salt water before leaving. Okay, you guys, so let's talk about making February great, making this fast and furious February awesome. All right, so first and foremost, as I will always tell you, you need to first, when you start a month, you need to plan out your month, okay? So using your date book, or, you know, I have a plan or something like this, you want to make sure that you have your month planned out and mapped out. Okay, because if you don't, nothing's going to happen. So first and foremost, if you did that, congratulations. If you didn't do that, that's what you need to do tonight in bed. Okay, and you need to map out, first of all, when does your director have unit meetings? When do they have Zooms? Is there any upcoming events that you could be a part of? Is there any further leadership trainings that you could be a part of? And put that in your calendar. And any fun events, any fun Valentine's events or color or whatever that you could plug your guests into, you want to put that in your calendar. And then you want to look at where, you know, when I do my calendars, I make sure that I put, you know, our date night there on Saturday night, or, you know, the boys' games, or Addison's piano, or whatever she has. And then I look at all the extra space that I have to hold beauty experiences. And so that's what you're going to do. And so when I was in your shoes, I made sure that I had at least 6 spots for beauty experiences, because I knew that if I booked 6, I would only hold 3. So you guys get your schedule mapped out. That's first and foremost, okay? Number 2, your goal is to have your book 10 done by the 5th of the month. Congratulations if you did that. If you didn't do that, then that's what needs to get done by tomorrow, if not the day after. And so we all know that, you know, your bookings are the lifeline to your business. And we always say people will disappoint you. Let me turn off this alarm. People will disappoint you, but numbers never will. Numbers never will disappoint you. And so I always like to just focus on the numbers, because I knew that maybe some days I might get called 10 people and get all no's. And then the next day I might call 8 people and get 1 yes. But then maybe the day after I got all 8 yeses, because that's just how the numbers work. Try me on it. Trust me, when you work the numbers, it really works. Numbers don't lie. When you book and when you have your book 10 done in the beginning of the month, it sets you up for success. It helps build your confidence. It's where your sales are going to come. It's where your team members are going to come. And it's how you're going to further your business. And then after you have that book 10, then you're going to coach it like mad. And you got to work with your director on that, work with her with that. And then also every day from that point of having that 10, your goal is to call 10 leads, to get 2 bookings a day, to constantly keep your date book filled. And the goal is to always see at least 10 appointments every 2 weeks out if you're taking your business seriously. And that's the honest truth. So if you really want to take this seriously and earn the cruise, earn your red jacket, move up in leadership, make money, and really make, you know, build your customer base, then you're going to want to make sure that you have 10 appointments every 2 weeks out. The third thing I want you to do is to make a list in a notebook, okay, of everybody that's been on your heart and mind. So after you set your schedule, right, your goal is your book 10. But number 3, I want you to have a list of everybody you've been thinking about. I was telling the directors today that the best people to call first is the person that you just met. So if you met somebody at a gas station today, or a park, or at school, or at church, that's who you call first. And then you work backwards. You don't call the referral sheet that you got 2 weeks ago, because you don't know those people. You don't have a connection with them. Yes, you call them, but that's not where your first bit of energy goes, if that makes sense. So if I'm sitting down and I've got tons to do and I have leads coming out of my ears, who do I call first? Always the person that I just met. Like, for example, the gift that I got for Martha today. I took the gift and I booked the lady right on the spot for the 11th when I get back at 4:30. At my house. You better believe it. I bought a very nice gift. she is going to let me borrow her face. Okay. So you want to be constantly keeping your eyes open. You know, Mary Kay said to talk to every woman that's within 3 feet of you. And if you don't, you're missing out, because there's opportunities everywhere, you guys, and they're going to go somewhere. Why not with you, right? So first and foremost, you guys, get your schedule booked. Make it your goal to have your book 10 done, and from every day after that to call 10 people to get 2 bookings. Then you're going to make a list of everybody that you're going to call this month. And my goal would be for it to go to 100. Think of your Instagram friends, people at church, people at work, neighborhood, everybody, people that you've been meaning to call. Okay. And then I want you to think of making this month super fun, working it and having fun, because this is a fun month. It really, really is a fun month. So what are some ways we can make money this month? Well, first and foremost, next week is Valentine's. Can you believe it? It's already Valentine's. So there's some things you can do. I want you to think of some restaurants that you frequent. Think of some Italian or Mexican or little mom and pop restaurants that you frequent. Not like a big chain restaurant, like maybe the little Italian, you know, cozy little place, or this little Mexican place, or this little French place. And you know, especially if you frequent there. And what I want you to do is get dressed up really nice and pretty and put your makeup on tomorrow or the next day. Preferably a time where it's not busy, you know, like maybe from 4 to 6 before dinner starts, or maybe right before lunch hour between 11:30 and 12. And you want to go to the manager and you want to say, hey, how are you? You know, I'm so-and-so. I frequent your restaurant, and I want to let you know that I'm offering my services during Valentine's. What I do is I'd love to set up, you know, I'd love to stand in front of your restaurant. And first of all, I'd love to offer a gift certificate. Okay. I'd love to do a drawing and offer a gift certificate for any of the women that come in either on the 13th, 14th, or 15th, because you do know that some people will not celebrate Valentine's because they couldn't get a babysitter, or they don't like crowds, so they go before or after Valentine's. You could do this at a lunch or a dinner. Like I know that my husband and I are going to do lunch on Valentine's Day. We're not going to do evening because we're going to be with the kids. So think of it as you've got 13th, 14th, and 15th for lunch and dinner. So you could literally book a different restaurant for every lunch and every dinner for the 13th, 14th, and 15th, or maybe just one time slot. Depends how serious you are. But go to the manager and just say, listen, I would love to make the women feel special, and give them a little rose when they come in. And then what we can do is they can fill out a little survey, and I'll do a drawing for someone to earn a free makeover and a gift certificate to your restaurant. Is there any reason why I couldn't do this at a lunch or dinner period? And again, you're going to look really sharp and you're going to look professional. And if he says yes, I know people have done the melting pots before, then you'll come in and you'll look professional. And, you know, they might just have you use like a round little table that they have up front, and you'll bring a pretty vase, and you'll have flowers, you'll have roses, and you could get them at Sam's Club or BJ's or Costco at a really good cost. And that's a tax deduction. You want to save that receipt because you're doing this to further your business. And maybe do red lipstick or little fancy Nancy lip glosses with a little sample. And then, you know, anybody that comes in, you might say, oh my goodness, you know, happy Valentine's, here's a little rose for you, here's a little gift for you. Listen, just fill this out. It'll go into a drawing to win a gift certificate for a makeover and a gift certificate for this restaurant. And then you guys, you might walk away with 25 or 50 leads in one night. So that's an idea, first and foremost. Okay. And then, the second thing I would do is honoring working women. And so you can do that with roses, or you can do that with chocolate. So I would say do what excites you. Like I like food, so I would probably do chocolate. So you would get milk chocolate and dark chocolate and make like 25 little goodie bags. And what you would do is think of, you know, real estate offices, mortgage offices, you know, little mom and pop designer places, whatever. Pick like a strip mall or like a warehouse place, and you want to look nice. And I would probably go in before lunch, like 10:30 to 11:30 before they are gone for lunch. And then make sure you come back maybe from 1:30 to 3 after they get back from lunch. And you'd walk in the door, of course, looking great, and you would say, excuse me, I don't want to bother you, but we're honoring working women, and I'd love to offer you a gift. Do you like milk chocolate or dark chocolate? Just as like an icebreaker. Oh, you like dark chocolate? Okay, awesome. Here you go. Here, fill out this little survey, and we'll see if at the end of the week if your office earns a beauty experience. And or you might want to promote coffee and donuts, or cookies and coffee, or pasta, or whatever it is. Okay, and so imagine if you did 5 or 10 offices and got 5 leads per office. Now, if the gatekeeper, the secretary, sounds busy or won't allow the other ladies to come up front to do the survey, you could leave little survey cards with her and say, hey, by the way, do you mind having your office fill this out? And you just take a picture of the other 5 surveys, and then if you send it to me, if your office wins, then I'll bring you a little lip gloss or mascara for helping me with that. But you guys, you've got to think multiplication and gaining leads from a lot of different sources. You can't just have leads coming from one source. So from your bookings, you're going to walk out with leads with every single beauty experience, right? Because if you're having a beauty experience with 5 ladies, the goal would be that they give you 5 to 20 leads. So you walk out with another 20 to 100 from one beauty experience. And then you're doing warm chatter in life. And then you're doing honoring working women, restaurants for Valentine's. Warm chatter alone is an awesome idea. So make little sachet bags or goodie bags for yourself. You could put in there a red lip gloss sample, a Fancy Nancy, a hand lotion, a mascara sample with your business card, and a dark chocolate. Don't leave it in the car, or hard candy. And you could push yourself to meet 5 sharp women a day. And what would you say? Let's say you're in a coffee shop. You would say, excuse me, ma'am, would you be offended if I offered you my business card? You're so sharp. It's just like a little goodie bag. It just has some samples. I'd love to get your opinion. You have beautiful skin, or I love your hair, or your child's so cute, or whatever. The point is, you're gaining leads from a lot of places: restaurants, honoring working women, referrals, warm chatter, right? And then I want you to think of all the men you know: your husband, his coworkers, the men at church that you know, the people you used to work with, the men on Instagram. You guys take pictures of, maybe you're really creative and you want to create the set yourself and take pictures, or use pictures from In Touch or from what other consultants use. But you guys, satin lips and a lip gloss, satin lips and, a firecracker lipstick, or satin lips and a Fancy Nancy lip gloss and a little sachet bag. I mean, literally, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And you could find a little poem on Pinterest and print it out and, make 10 or 20 of those. And imagine just making these guys' lives easier, right? For their wife or their girlfriend. So, there's so many things. There's fire departments, and there's mechanics, there's car dealerships. I mean, and like I said, this is just one outlet. But you guys, imagine if you had 10 guys buy 30 to 50 gifts. If you had 10 guys buy $50 gifts, that's $500 this week. You guys, on top of your other beauty experiences, that's how you're going to finish this cruise. And so you guys, if you have friends, you could even message them on Instagram and be like, hey, dude, do you have a gift? If you know them, hey, do you have a gift for your wife? Do you have a gift for your girlfriend? By the way, here's my cute little gifts. I'll put it together for you. You'll look like a champ. She'll wake up in the morning. You can have it on her pillow, or have it by her coffee in the morning, and, or leave this on her. You could go to the dollar section and get those cute little pink or red coffee mugs and put in there a satin hands and a mascara, or a foot and leg energizer, or an eye makeup remover and a mascara. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive, but just all these things add up. So on top of your own beauty experiences, on top of gaining leads from all these different areas, right? We're gaining leads to call them to book an appointment. And then how do we book the appointment? We're booking the appointment because of our why. Our why is, because we're earning this cruise and every face matters. Our why is I'm brand new and every face makes a difference. Our why is I'm building a portfolio and I need skincare models, you guys. So There's so many different things, but you've got to know your why. That's why people will book with you, because of your why. Like, I book a lot of people just off of my portfolio. I'm always doing a portfolio forever. I will always do a portfolio. And because it's true, I want to get practice. I want to use our new Chroma Fusion on women. I want them to try our skincare. I want everybody on our skincare. And I know once they try it, they love it. And, you know, change a face and change a life. Change a face and change a life. And so when you truly believe that this is the best product, I mean, not to flatter myself, but I will tell you, when I walk around and everyone's like, oh, you're turning 40? You don't look 40. You look like you're like 27, 28 years old. I'm like, well, thank you, but I've taken really good care of my skin for 17 years. Morning and night, I have used the Miracle Set. Morning and night, I have used the Miracle Set, and now 3D for this year. Morning and night. And I swear by this product, and I believe that it makes every woman look 10 years younger. And I'm living proof of that, you guys. When you stay out of the sun and you drink water and you stay away from smoke and alcohol and all that, and you use Mary Kay skincare morning and night, you will always look 10 years younger. I truly believe that. Look at Kathy Halou. Look at Debbie Moore. Look at all those women that are retiring that look like $1 million, you guys. Like, even more reason to, you know, it's such a selling point, you guys. It's just crazy. And so, I mean, I got carded the other day at Trader Joe's, and I had no makeup on. And that just shows you that's our skincare. You know, he's like, what? He carded me. I'm like, can I record you carding me? Because I'm super excited about this. Guys, skincare works. Like, you need to be your best customer. You need to take out $600 of product for you. You need to be using the toning lotion, all the masks, all the skincare. I mean, lay that product on. When I wash my face at night, like, I take that eye cream and I leave it on. Like, I leave that oil-free hydrating gel on. Like, I'm using everything that I can, you know, to really keep my skin hydrated, right? And to be looking younger. And so imagine when you have 100, 200, 300, 1,000 customers doing the same, and you're doing it for yourself, and you are the best advertisement. You are your best advertisement. And when people see that your skin is glowing and you're posting on Instagram and Facebook and you're doing your life, and they see that you're joyful and you're happy and you're making a difference, and they see something different in you, and they want a piece of it. Because when people buy, guess what? They buy you. They buy you, and then they buy your product. And that's why it's so important that you work on you. It's important that you have your Miracle Morning. You guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm huge on Miracle Morning. This was a gift that I got for me and my husband for our 40th year. It's the Peloton tread. It's been the best thing ever. It goes live, direct TV, scenic walks. It's insane. You can do yoga. It streams from every TV in the house, weights and everything. And so it's just, it was a kind of a goal thing for me to buy. But it doesn't matter. You can walk, you can do Beachbody, you can go to a gym, you can do whatever, but get up, do your Miracle Morning, have that time to pray, to meditate, to be still, to read leadership books, work on you, take care of your body, drink lots of water, watch what you're putting into your body, go to the meetings, listen to positive podcasts, and work your business. And that type of lifestyle will help you feel good forever and to feel youthful and young. And then that energy is given out, and then people want what you have. And it's just a really beautiful thing. And so for using this for 17 and a half years, I truly see the difference. I really, really do. So I hope you guys were encouraged tonight, and I'm signing off. I need to get to bed to wake up super early, but I know it's going to be an amazing February. So fall in love with February, have your best month ever, and please post and message me through Voxer and Instagram what you're doing with your business, what's happening, the restaurants that you reached out to, the sales that you're having, the new team members that you're having, the crews that you're earning. Like, message me. I want to know in our area what's happening. Like, tell me what's happening with you, and I'm praying for all your goals to be achieved. So you guys have a good night. Bye.